Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Stepdle puzzle where it's National Tofu Day. So I'm going to be using some words vaguely connected with tofu and some tofu alternatives and things like that. So let's get on with it. We'll start with tofu, of course. I thought I might get 4 greys from that. They're not the most common letters, but we do have the T, which is nice. I'm going to bring in the other common vowels. Okay, we've got the A. It's probably second. Could be taxi. I might regret not bringing the I in as well. I've tried all the other vowels. But I'm going to try tank. I think it's more likely that we've got 2 consonants. Oh, it didn't have to be tank though. That was very lucky. Tofu is of course vegan. I was struggling for 5-letter words in case you hadn't noticed. But that gave us the A. It could have been worse. How about craft? I maybe should try another vowel, but without being able to use the E, it gets more difficult. Okay, so we've just got the A still out of the vowels. How about radio? That lets us try a couple more vowels. Oh, I knew it was a good idea to not try vowels. Raspy. Have we got a Y? We do. I'm still struggling to work out what the consonants are. Razzy? Surely not. We've really not got very common consonants left at all. Oh, I don't know what it can be. I really don't know what this can be. What is R-A blank blank Y? Rawly? My food was cooked rawly? Well, it was accepted. I still don't know what this word is, and I've got 4 out of the 5 letters. Oh, it's a double L, of course it is. What a plonker. Should have got that a little bit quicker, but we'll have to rally and do a better performance rather on our next 2 guesses. Let's go for Seitan. That's a tofu alternative. Will it accept it? It did, and it's given us some really helpful information. No E or I, but we do have the A in the right place, and we've also got the N and the S, which is very nice. So, what do we think? Could be an word. Unscar. I don't know how useful this, or how likely rather this actually is, because I want it to be unseal, but we can't use the E, or unseat. Either way, we can't use the E. So, what are we going to do otherwise? It's almost never a plural, I don't think, so I don't think the S or the N is last. The N definitely isn't last. The S probably isn't. I was about to do console, but it's UL, not AL. Is there something similar to that that would work? We can have an N at the end, but I don't think consar is a word. Pulsar, but we need to use the N. Nebula, but that's a completely different word that doesn't fit for several reasons. I don't think this is a word, so that is not helpful, because I need to think of something that actually is a word. Let's just try congas to try those other letters. It's not going to be right because it's a plural, and I just said it's never a plural. And there you go, it does end with S after all that, but that's because it's canvas, so it's still not a plural. I was vindicated, I was correct, but going for the S at the end actually turned out to be useful. Right, let's end with soybean. That's what tofu is made out of, and I was surprised to see that it was all one word, and the game has accepted it, which is very nice. And we got the first letter right off the bat. So what are we going to do with the O and the E? It can't be storage. It could be an IVE ending. It can't be AGE, so it can't be storage, but it could be IVE. Or even just OI because we have to use the O. What else do we think? Let's just try spoiled. Could easily just be an ED ending. And it's not, but we do have the P, which is very interesting. Because it could be, no, it can't be scooped or anything like that. What else are we thinking? Suppose would work. I suppose that was a really good guess at the end. So it's a real shame I messed up that 5-letter one, isn't it? That could have been the mythical 3333. What happened on the 5-letter one? I just got stuck. I was never going to get it in 3, but I could have got it in 4 or 5 if I'd thought about it, because raspy and rawly are really not very common words. If I'd thought of rally earlier, I'd have gone for it earlier, because it was much more likely to be correct than either of those two. So I could have got it in 4, but I think getting a 3 today would have been a little bit out of the question. So I can't really complain. 3633 is still not terrible. We had 5 guesses left, so that's a decent performance. Not my best, but definitely not my worst. That's the Stepdle puzzle for today. Thank you for watching, and now go and eat some tofu. Bye for now.